Hello there, my name is the Flying Rodent, and this is my Let's Play of Skyrim on Legendary difficulty. We have just cleared White Barrow for the final time, which means that we now have all of the Azadal artifacts that we can use to help create enchanted items. There is basically one more item that we need in order to make quote-unquote the best quality enchanted items, ignoring potions, and that is the Black Book, the Sallow Regent, which can be found in a ruin in this direction. So what we are going to do is, first off, we are going to see if we can offload some of our crap somewhere, because we are carrying quite a lot of crap at the moment. And it'll be difficult to empty another ruin once we're carrying this amount of crap, which means we kind of need to sell stuff, basically. So what we might do is we might take a quick trip back to the mainland to sell things and offload ingredients and maybe get a bit more alchemy training, and then come back.
There's a nip in the air. Cold won't be good for my crops. Never is.
Alright, it's 6 in the morning. So I'll wait a bit for the traders to turn up. Alright, traders, sweet.
I don't claim to be the best blacksmith in Whiterun.
And yeah, you still haven't started.
Man's steel is legendary.
Ho-hum.
All I ask is a fair chance. Have you met my father?
Come on, just open up.
He's a steward up at Dragon's Reach. Got some good pieces
There we
out.
go.
Blades, helmets, pretty much anything.
Alright, do you have anything that we don't have yet? Apart from blocking, I'm pretty sure we have fire resistance. Another thing we should probably do is visit an enchanting altar and make sure that we've disenchanted everything that we can, so we might go and do that now actually. But first, we will sell a couple of these little daggers. That'll do. Alright, so let's go to an enchanting altar. One thing we can do as well is we can make some next level enchanted weapons with 2 effects on them.
Right behind you.
So maybe we'll do that too. And I think you are carrying my daggers at the moment. Yeah, you are. Alright, sweet. I'll grab those. And we'll head up here. Okay, so we have to disenchant, then we'll make some daggers, then we'll sell some stuff, then we'll put some stuff in the house, and then we'll go get some alchemy training. And then we will go and collect the Black Book.
Come to Dragon's Reach to discuss the ongoing hostilities, like the rest of the great warriors.
Alright, there we go. So frost resistance, yoink. And sneaking, yoink. Cool, so everything else that I'm wearing now can be sold, basically.
Everyone's passions of late.
Maybe, yeah, actually, let's just make some daggers, why not? Right, we want to do 2 effects. Oops, let's try that again. So we want to get rid of you, and then so banish and absorb health is currently our best set of effects. There we go. Alright, so yes, dual enchant, absorb health and banish. So we go absorb health, and then we go down to banish. Not that. yeah, if you have Paralyze at this stage of the game, then Paralyze is the best enchantment. And that would be people in my house yelling at the dogs that are currently in the kitchen. I could let the dogs in here, but they would be a little bit disruptive. So, yeah, they are there. Alright, that'll do. And we can sell some to you. So I think you might have some grand soul gems to buy. There we go. Can't hurt having another grand. And now we can sell everything else that we don't need, technically, at the moment. So we might leave the daggers until the end. Alright, so we'll leave weapons and we'll move on to apparel. So you can have that, you can have that, you can have that, you can have that. Leave the fine hats, gloves, rings. We might actually keep the hide braces as well, because we can enchant them for our crafted gear. I've disenchanted one of those already. Yeah, why not? Alright, next.
You know, if you've got the aptitude, you should join the Mages College.
Alright. We'll offload our loot and then we will... Alright, so back down here, back to the start, sell all of our things to the merchants at the beginning. We'll see if I can move now. So if I pick up that. I forgot to disenchant the bow. Rip. Anyway. And I can't move technically. But that's alright because I'm about to go over here and sell some stuff. Nah, I won't. Not going to whirlwind sprint for a 5-meter dash. Just amble over. Like so. There we go.
I don't claim to be the best blacksmith. Looking to protect yourself? Or
And I've already sold you everything. Right, of course I have. And then we go inside.
Welcome to War Maidens. Blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit.
Alright, do you have anything that we need? Don't think so.
The finest weapons.
Alright, well, we'll sell you some stuff so that we can move. So we will keep all those things. The chitin shield and the helmet can go. The fur armor can go. The gauntlets can go. The maybe we'll give the glass war axe to Lydia. Actually, we'll sell these and one of them, and
Good
then
doing
where are we?
business with you.
We can use a war axe instead of a dagger.
I am sworn to carry your
There we go.
burdens.
Alright,
Let's get going then.
cool. And we can move again. Sweet. Alright, to the next merchant that we can sell things to.
Ah, hello, my Nord friend. In the market for... What are you hunting? Never mind.
Physics!
I don't want to know.
We'll keep a hold of the iron, but not necessarily anything else. I don't actually know if I have a shock weapon yet, so I'm gonna get one of them too. Alright, goodbye Ebony Dagger. What else can we get rid of? Let's go from the back actually. We'll go with the amethyst, can get rid of that. Get rid of the embalming tool, get rid of a jug. and a plate, and a skull. Keep a hold of pretty much all the rest of this because we can use it to craft. Perhaps it's not. Oh yeah, we got all these books that we should get rid of, so we can get rid of that. All these cool letters can go. That can go. That can go. Haven't bothered to learn that yet. Haven't bothered to learn that yet. That can go. That can go. That can go. That can go. And that can go. Sell some food. Sell some scrolls. Sell some potions. Definitely don't want to sell that. Let me go to the poisons. The poisons usually, whatever.
What are you
Poisons usually appear down the bottom. But you know what? Instead, that's what you have. That's what I have. You can have one of these daggers. Why not?
Thank you very much for your business.
Alright, still haven't really lost much weight, have we? Oops. What is weighing so much? Maybe it's just all this crap. Could just be that. Anyway, let's go to Arcadia and get our allotment of alchemy training. How far are we from level? No, we're not going to get a level up. Sad. I mean, we could just artificially, you know, do some telekinesis chicanery and get a level up that way, but we won't bother for now.
I think I can teach you a thing or two.
Alright, and now we're into our expert level where it gets very expensive. So we're going to get the training, then we're going to buy your stuff. Okay, alright. Let's go from the back. So we will keep, whatever, we'll keep the black soul gem, we'll keep all the soul gems for now. Got all this crafting material we can put back, we have barely any books anymore, we have the ingredients we're going to put back, we have all these potions. Could probably clear out a lot of the potions I have actually, could get rid of all the minor level potions. I think now we can finally decide to sift through our stash, because it's not like we really use them very often. Yeah. We can get rid of all these little poisons. We don't use stamina except for running, and now we can regenerate it anyway, so short of emergency combat situations we're not going to need restore stamina potions, so we can get rid of them. We barely used any paralysis poisons, and we have ice form now, so we don't really need that. I'll keep that little resist fire thing in case. Yeah, we've kind of outstripped using buff potions now. Sort of don't really need to worry about it as much anymore, because we've got some nice little buddies to hide behind, and we've got a pretty big health buffer by this stage of the game. So it's not as important to have... Ooh, actually. Sad. I should have sold this first. Whatever, I'm going to sell it anyway, because I don't want to carry it around. Thanks.
Come back anytime if you need a remedy.
Okay. Alright, you know what we might do? We might make, before we actually go and get the Black Book, we might make a slightly less powerful set of the mid-game items that I usually get. So the mid-game items are designed to complement the Archmage's robes, the Mage's circlet, and Savus Aaron's amulet. And they're quite simply a ring, a pair of boots, and a set of gloves, as in clothing gloves, not armor gloves, because we were trying not to use armor originally. So we might actually go and make them now. Now, if you have no enchanting boosting things, the sort of base magnitude on at least the Fortify Archery effect is 40%, and if you have all of the magnifying effects, then this effect goes to 52%. So it is a little bit of a boost if you bother to get absolutely everything that you need, and of course we could use this Enchanter's Elixir as well. but we won't. We're just going to make a mid-game set of items without using any potions. That, you know what, we might just use this for it. And they're just designed to be a little bit of a bridging type of item to give us a bit of a boost before we get to the final proper crafted item stage. And so, like, you know, making them a little bit weaker than they could be is not really the end of the world. So yeah, just to demonstrate that you can do this, we will. So we'll go gloves first. Okay, so the enchantment on gloves, we've got Fortify Archery and Fortify Magicka, and I'll see if I can figure out a way to rename things in a hurry now that I'm here. So rename is F. So you do get
Next time, you might want to get
to type at the beginning. So I guess that is a way of speeding things up. So we've got mid-game gloves. The next thing we want, actually we don't have any clothing boots, do we? Because we're still running barefoot. So yeah, I might have to go and buy some of them. The next thing that we want to enchant is a ring. So that'll do. And then the ring is, I think, Fortify Conjuration, Fortify Archery. And then the boots are resist fire, resist frost. There we go. So we'll see what magnitude we get with just the Azadal set. So we get... And of course I forgot to name it anything. We get 42, so that's a tiny bit. Anyway, in your games you can bother to rename them and such, but I won't bother now. In your games you can rename the mid-game gloves, mid-game ring, mid-game boots, if you so wish. So now we need some boots, which means we're going to go down to Bellathor, who is the trader, and he hopefully sells some bog standard boots. Another thing we could do is go to the... We could go to the trading, what's it called, the clothing shop in Solitude, and get some boots there. Just going to run naked past everyone. And I hope that you have some boots for sale. Yep, and hopefully that includes boots. Let's see. B is for boots, and you don't have boots. Sad. Alright, we're going to have to go to Solitude. Sure, let's go to Solitude to get some boots. That's the wrong way. Alright. So, let's go to Solitude. Why not? Shop, of course, won't be open by the time we get there, so we're going to have to wait. Oh no, we just got like a ninja fast travel speed. And it took us 2 hours to get there from Whiterun. Yeah. Not complaining, but a bit weird. Alright.
Let's see if we can't find an outfit that suits you.
Good old buggy Skyrim. So you have, yeah, lots of boots, as you can see. But we're fancy, so we'll go with the fine boots, yeah? Like these ones, little slippers. So we'll get some mid-game slippers, and we'll buy some more gloves, because they're always nice. And yeah, I don't think we need anything else from you. Let's have a look. See if there's anything I don't think we have. I think we've got... I mean, we could disenchant things that boost heavy and light armor, but we're not going to make use of those enchantments, and same with the blocking enchantment. Those are a bit of a waste, in my opinion, because you can boost your armor rating up to the cap fairly easily, and we're going to use light armor when the time comes to do that. So... Now, we need to go and make stuff. But we are going to head to the Sallow Regent location anyway. You know what, but I want to drop all this stuff off because we're carrying heaps of crap and we want to be a little bit lightweight. So let's go back to Whiterun. Dragon's Reach first to make the boots. And then we'll go back to Breeze Home and then drop our stuff off, and then hopefully we'll have enough carry space to make it through the Sallow Regent location without having to worry about encumbrance. Alright, yeah, if I'd planned this, this bit could have been quicker. But, we didn't plan. We're just kind of doing things as we semi-remember them. Alright. Yeah, there we go. Can disenchant you now. And we can disenchant you now. Then we don't have anything else to disenchant. And we got some booties that we can make. And the booties, we want to put resist fire and resist frost on them, which basically makes us a bit tankier against dragon breath. So we can use deletes to go backwards. And it's all going to be capitalized anyway, so it actually doesn't matter if you get the capital letters wrong. Actually, no, it does, because in your inventory it won't be capitalized. It's only capitalized on the enchanting table. All right. So yeah, still have to invent a way to either quickly rename things or just skip renaming them. Maybe that's the solution. Is just on computer you don't bother to rename all the items that you're trying to rush through making potions, and then once you get to the crafting your final item stage, you're only really making 2 items per potion anyway, and you can press the delete button to go backwards on the title, and then if you're quick enough that should be fine. Alright. Okay, so yeah, that'll do. It's a pity we got that the wrong name, but that's fine. So yeah, now we do a respectable 84% extra damage with bows, and we have a little bit more magicka, and we use less magicka to summon things. So yeah, let's put all of our current full mid-game set on. And also, yeah, this is the first time in the entire game that we've worn shoes on our feet, and it's level 43. So yeah, we made it barefoot all the way to level 43, everyone. Archmage, robes, and then we've got Mage's Circlet, and then these things. Good. Alright. And now we'll go home and then dump our stuff at home. And I'll piss off the local population because we have this scary Jamora following us.
There's a nip in the air. Cold won't be good for my crops. Never is.
Alright, okay, so step 1, dump any spare weapons that we have in this sack. I don't think we have any spare weapons, really. Everything is just... I mean, we could just put these in. Let's just put these in. They technically count as weapons to sell or whatnot, and we don't need to carry them around, so they can go in there. I didn't mean to pick up that pot, oops, but anyway, this is where our apparel is going to go, so we can put... we're going to put our armor, and we're going to put our Ring of Necromancy in there. We're going to keep a hold of these, because we can use them for crafting. We're going to keep a hold of 1 blacksmith apron. We should sell that, because we don't need it anymore. We're going to keep a hold of... I think we need 3 hats for what we want to do. Yeah, we'll keep a hold of the gloves and the hide braces. That's fine. We might need 3 of them actually, so I might need to go and make some braces. Anyway, let's just put everything back, shall we? We can deal with this later. We'll keep the Jedi set in case we want to enchant things. We need to sell the leather braces at some point. We'll keep our silver ring that is meant to be named that we forgot to name. And then we'll go over here to our crafting stash and we'll put back our crafting ingredients like diamond, emerald, flawless gems. Grand soul gems can go back for the moment. Iron ingots, leather strips can go back too, as can our malachite. And then we have a few gems and knickknacks and things that we can fill, and our carry weight is a bit more respectable. Alright, let's go get a black book.
Captain Gjallan does the business around here. I'm just a ship's mate.
Alright, so we basically need to go there. Pretty much directly north of Colbjorn Barrow is where we're headed. I don't know what she's dancing. Living life. Alright, let's go north. Alright. Oh yeah, so that's Red Mountain. So what happened to Red Mountain? So Red Mountain from Ye Olde, and that's a burnt Spriggan. Red Mountain from Ye Olde Morrowind was a mountain that was in the middle of Vardenfell, which is where Morrowind took place, and it was a big active volcano, and you did actually have to venture inside the active volcano for the main quest in Morrowind. But one thread in Morrowind that was a thing that happened was that in the city of Vivec, which was named after the quote-unquote god Vivec, who you could discover whether or not was actually really a god or not through the campaign. There was basically an asteroid that was supposedly hurtling towards the city that Vivec basically left suspended in the air, and could have well got rid of it, but left it suspended in the air, in the off chance that, if he died and his power waned, then the asteroid would theoretically run into Vivec and cause chaos, which it eventually did, because at the end of Morrowind, Vivec lost his power, and then after he lost his power, the asteroid somehow managed to regain all of its acceleration that it had in flight magically. It didn't just start from 0 meters per second. It started from, I guess, several tens or hundreds of thousands of meters per second because magic, and then whacked into the capital of Vivec and caused Red Mountain to erupt, and that stuffed the continent up, or the mountain, or the. Would you call Vardenfell a continent? I don't know. There's some stuff going on over here, so let's summon some things and just rudely interrupt this mage duel. We've got an ice wizard and a fire wizard. I guess if I had a choice, I'd rather not duel the fire wizard there. Just saying. Yeah, alright, we're not hitting moving targets with a bow with this frame rate, that's for sure. Let's go after the Ice Wizard. Whee! This frame rate is fucking atrocious. Get out of the way, Dremora. Alright, let's get our fatigue back, because we can't zoom anymore. And the Ice Wizard is almost dead, or they were until they healed themselves. Oh my goodness. There we go. One, and then... Goodbye. Alright. Cool. Let's keep heading north. So yeah. Where'd the Ice Wizard go? Anyway, whatever. They probably don't have anything interesting. But I still want to find their body. There it is. They have some mage robes and a dagger, like everyone else. So yeah, with my new found enchantments, before my items, I was currently doing about 90-ish damage with the bow, and now I'm doing about 131 damage with the bow. So yeah, nice little boost. I sort of do comparable damage now to actually one of my Dremora friends. So yeah, in the guide, the directions that I specify are the best way to get to this particular ruin are basically to first go to this abandoned house, because it is basically directly north of Colbjorn Barrow. So step one is you go to this abandoned house. So yeah, like this is Colbjorn Barrow, abandoned house, and actually, you know what? This map marker is not very realistic. We actually want to go up here. The map marker's not high up enough. It's actually more like up here. But yeah, first you go to this house, and then you go north of the house until you get to the barrow. So we're basically going to go north of this house, and then we go past the ash-covered part of Solstheim and into the snow-covered part of Solstheim, which is what Solstheim used to be covered in. And there's a few ruins and stuff around the place. I'm just going to wait, because Lydia's lost again. Lydia's lost again. There we go. Thanks, Lydia. Alright, summon these, just in case we come across anybody. And then, yeah, so we basically want to go there. So where that ruin is, that Nordic ruin, not the Dwarven ruin, is where we want to go. So we're going to go up this bit. And I've unrealistically put the map marker not far enough north again. So yeah, we're going to go up this bit and then along here. And then down and across, and yeah, it's about there. So it's actually about here. That's more like where it is. It's about there. Yeah, anyway. It's north. So there it is, right there. That's what we're after. That's where we're going. So we have Lydia and Co in tow. First thing we need to do is this little hut that has some spideys in it. And the jumping ones do that. But now that we have our little frost-resistant boots, they don't do much damage to us. We actually have 80% resistant to frost at the moment, which is 85% resistant to frost, which is the most frost resistance you can get. And that's on top of resistance to magic. So if you had no resistance to any magic, that spider would have one-shot you. But we have quite a lot of resistance to elemental magic now. So we're fine. Alright, White Ridge Barrow. We have made it. So this is a sort of medium-sized barrow. It's got some things in it, and of course down the bottom it's got the black book, which is what we are after. So let's go in.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Alright. Just gonna... We might see if we can get through here in a reasonable amount of time. Because we don't really need to loot too much. Boom. Headshot. Yeah, we don't really need to loot very much in here anymore. We're also kind of just trying to, you know, race our way to max level crafting skills at this stage for educational purposes. So these are flame cloak spiders, and they hug you and deal lots of damage like that. So that was not a decent way of dealing with them. So the way that you're supposed to deal with them is not let them get on top of you and shoot them first. So like that. Cool. Right. And then this bit, you have these like weird outlaws that have weird veiny blood stuff for no apparent reason. So they're cool. And that's another one of those dickheads. let's just summon you again. Actually, you know what? Even better, we'll summon you over here. Now, I think down the bottom here we got a Band of Marauder Archer. Actually, you know what? They might well be a... Yeah, that was good. I think it's a... yeah, that one. Do I die to one arrow? I don't know, because he's not trying to shoot me. Anyway, we don't need to find that out. Cloak spider. Bye. Alright. Whoa. Good. Cool. Then we go through here. And then we go in here. One of them. And of course it's going to chase us to the ends of the earth. But our Dremora friends Beavis and Butthead smashed his face in. Alright, and we're in the Sanctum. Cool. Alright, that didn't take very long. So the Sanctum, this room has a lot of bandit archers and jumping spiders and things in it, and also the head bandit likes to throw spiders at you because reasons. So we're going to, much like much like the Azadal cave, we are going to maintain our cover in the doorway. Try and get everything done from the doorway, but of course all of these bandits are going to be difficult to shoot because they will be. Yeah. Ready? Yeah. So that guy throws some spideys. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I've already mentioned this, but this is a very lazy character. You don't have to. Don't have to be particularly mechanically gifted at this game to play this character on legendary difficulty. It's quite a lazy character because it just let your mates do the work if you so choose. Yeah, that's that. So then, yeah, if you go in here, there's some more bandits. So we'll go in here first. And we'll summon you guys there. And we'll run around and trigger all of the spiders. Hopefully not die. Whee! Ow. Happy fun smacky times. Oh, it's another one of them cloaked ones. Right, yeah. Anyway, so if you went to the effort of looting all of these pods, and then you came in... Bye. If you went to the effort of looting these pods, and then you went in here, you can make these things, which are scrolls of jumping and flame spiders. So you can use these things as scroll-like items, and toss them out to help you do things. And you can use this here cool little machine to make them if you so choose, and there's a little recipe book that tells you how to do it. Yeah, so if you want to make some spider scrolls, you can do that. But we're not really interested in spider scrolls. We're here for the black book, so let's go get that. And the black book is this way. Yeah, hi mate. Thanks. Alright, and yeah, there's a dragon priest in here. So we might just wait for for our team to rock up. Our team being 3 members. There's our lucky number 3. Alright. Right. So this is Dukan, who is kind of like Azadal but does frost magic instead of fire magic. But they don't have a fire stream equivalent spell that they use. He's also a bit dumb at the moment because the AI is kind of spazzed. Go forth, spaz AI, and this Dremora doesn't recognise that they're an enemy. Yeah. Yeah, let's target the Dragon Priest now. Ah, there we go. Okay, good. So now that we have some enemies, hopefully our Dremora friends will get on the case. Of course, they'll get on the case by hitting the freaking summon instead of hitting the dragon. Oh no, there we go. So they do have like a frost stream spell. Like that. And yeah, they managed to kill one of my Dremoras, but hey, we just summoned them again. He's actually being a bit of a pain in the ass, because now my Dremoras can't catch up to him because they're slowed. I don't want to fire arrows, I just want to move. Okay, and now my mouse is broken, because I'm automatically... Yeah, anyway, we're almost there. A few more pot shots. Deaded. Alright, and yeah, you get Dukan, which is like Azadal but does frost instead of fire. Yay! Alright, and there's a boss chest with some things in it. Those boss chest things, you get the other cyclone word, or one of the 3 cyclone words. Still don't know what cyclone does, because I've never bothered to test it. But this is what we came here for, so yep. Let's give it a gaze.
Not again.
Alright, and because we've already visited Hermaeus Mora Ruin, we don't get the whole like creepy introduction to Apocrypha again. Alright, so as you do. Alright, so yeah, this realm, like the Filament and Filigree realm, is very dark, so Candlelight is a good spell to use. Yeah, hey mate. So if you read that, then I can find out where Boethia's shrine is, if we haven't done that already. And I'll keep going. Doody-doo-doo-doo-doo. So yeah, lots of dark areas. I think we'll finally come across some baddies in here. Yep, memory serves me correct. There we go. Yep. So we'll try our best to stay in the lighter areas if we can. They don't really do too much damage to the Seekers. They've got some like absorb fatigue thing, and then they've got like a little absorb health thing. But yeah, for the most part they're pretty tame. They're certainly not like lurkers. They're more annoying than anything, because they're ranged enemies that kite you like this. And probably Candlelight's going to run out So I'm just going to summon you behind the Seeker, that way you can't kite backwards because you're blocked off, bitch. There we go, that's the end of you. Alright. Alright, do you have anything interesting? Oh, that's the clone, we want the real one, and you have a Scroll of Blizzard. Hooray. Alright, Candlelight again. Okay. More darkness. And yeah, this bit's fun. Because you've got these like narrow little bridgeways, and it's dark, and you have to deal with lurkers. So this can be quite tricky. And this Brandon Bridge only retracts itself when you run near it. So what we're going to hopefully do is fight this thing not on the bridge, but we've already failed at that. Because now we're fighting it on the bridge. And it will probably knock our Dremora off, but so yeah, what we might... Yeah, there we go, that's one. One of them fell off. Bye. What we might do actually, what if we summon our little buddies here? No, he's going to take his sweet ass time. Of course he is. Anyway, we'll just we'll persevere, hey? Another thing that can happen is, of course, the lurkers can stuff up. They can fall off the bridge, which I'm kind of anticipating is going to happen. Now the darkness is back. So let's cast Candlelight. This is what happens if you have Candlelight on. And yeah, he's going to fall off, isn't he? Yep. See you later, buddy. Bye! And you can't really do anything when that happens. He's kind of just gone. Yeah, and he doesn't come back because he's not a Seeker. So pretty much the only thing you can do is go stealthy and then wait for the battle music to shut up. And then you just don't have a lurker. I mean, you could probably get rid of all the lurkers in this realm by doing that. You could like just find ways of knocking them off the edge, but then you don't get to loot them, and they do have some enchanted jewelry. We might try and go out of the way to actually kill this one, and hopefully not lose its loot to the void. Might be nice. This is a Guardian, so there's the Lurkers, the Guardians, and the Vindicators. And the Vindicators are the highest level, the Guardians are kind of mid-level, and the Lurkers are the lower level, quote-unquote. But again, they all have hit points comparable to dragons, so they're all around about 1,000 plus, if not more. So yeah, they take a bit of pounding to bring down. And there goes one of my Dremora. And now he's standing near the edge again, so that means he's going to fall off the edge. We don't want that to happen, so we're going to not take damage, hopefully. And we're going to hopefully kill him in a nice spot where his corpse doesn't fall off the edge, but that might not happen. There we go. Cool. And one of our Dremora just fell off the edge. Bye. Whoop, and we need Candlelight again. Alright. And we made it. Sweet! What else? Probably leave the books, the necklaces, take the gems, because we might use them. Flame Thrall, nice. Yeah, you can get the Flame Thrall spell here, which is a master level conjuration spell. Which is nice. Just gonna learn it, because why not? It's not very useful, but we can learn it. Alright. Cool. Alright, Sallow Regent. So this is arguably the most useful black book in the game. So Each one of these improves all skills within a collection by 10%, and this includes crafting skills. So this effectively makes all combat skills, including smithing, 10% more effective. This makes all magic skills, including enchanting, 10% more effective, and this one makes all thieving skills or stealth skills, including alchemy, 10% more effective. So you're going to use this black book a lot. We're going to start with sorcery because that will affect enchanting, and that's what we want to try and do first. Alright, and we're out. Doody-doody-doo. Okay, alright, so what is left for us to do now? So thinking about what else we have in the guide in Chapter 7, we now have the Azadal set and the Sallow Regent, so we can make our first crafting set. The other thing I think we have to do is do the Lost to the Ages quest. Now, the Lost to the Ages quest gets you the Ethereal Crown, which you will use to maximize experience gain. We could probably get away with not using it now, to be honest, but I might see if I can speed run that in the next video, just to show how you would feasibly get the Ethereal Crown quickly if you so wanted. Yeah, because I did advertise like, an entire chapter based around the Ethereal Crown in my guide, so it would make sense to get it. And then I guess the other thing that we mentioned was maybe getting Severin Manor. So we might do that. So I guess that leaves Ethereal Crown, March of the Dead quest, the Raven Rock Mine quest, Severin Manor, making all of the crafting sets, and then we're into late game. And then I think we've done basically everything. And for some reason, Lydia likes jamming now. Don't know why, but she just does. Just rocking the beats. Alright, so yeah, that's that. So what we might do then is, I guess, go back to the mainland, and we might make our first set of crafted equipment.
The Northern Maiden is ship-shape and ready to go.
And we kind of want to level up. So what we might do is we might, because we kind of want to take some alchemy perks about now, and we also want to level up to get alchemy training. So we're going to do some sneaky shenanigans to do that. So we only want to level up a bit. So we're going to put this lot on, and we're going to select telekinesis, and then we're going to borrow this here tankard. And then, before we even do this, we're going to reset alteration. So let's go to alteration now, which is here. Do you want to reset to legendary? Yes, I do. Alright, so now alteration is back to 15. So we're going to, sorry, I'm just going to borrow this here tankard, and we're gonna fast travel a small distance because we don't want to get alteration to 100. So let's just try to here. There we go. That was enough to get one level up. Alright. Alright, and that little journey got us to 69. That's acceptable. Oh, it got us 2 level ups. Oops. Alright, let's go and get some more alchemy training. Alright, okay, we might just empty everything out of here, actually. And then we can make those into enchanted weapons to sell, and we might do that first. And then we'll go get alchemy. Yeah, we'll have enough time to get alchemy training, I think. Arcadia shuts at 8.
It seems this damn.
I don't know if you've restocked. Yeah, you have. Good. I will buy a couple of lessers, a common and a petty. Thanks.
You know, if you've got the aptitude, you should join the mage.
Alright. Don't think I got anything new to disenchant. No. Alright. So, absorb health and banish. We'll go with Ancient Nord Bow. Why not? And we have a black soul gem. Ooh. Why not? Probably could have saved that. Because the black souls are technically grand soul size, but whatever. We just want to get alchemy training at this point. And that means we need enough money to pay for it. And it is quite expensive. Oh. Cool. And then, yeah, we've got enough time. We'll go get alchemy training. Alright, do I have any crap in my inventory? That, here we go, Hawker Tusk. It's gonna walk around carrying. I can't carry a Hawker Tusk. That's interesting. Maybe a pot. There we go. Carry a pot. Well, get out of the way then, mate. Whee! Bonk. Oh. That's the thing that happens. Let's not do that again. Today we learnt that if you hurl objects at people via telekinesis, then it counts as an attack. Oh well. Alright, let's not just carelessly run through Whiterun with telekinesis on it. Cool. Alright, more training.
I think I can teach you a thing or two.
Did I get a level up from that?
So
I
you're interested
think
in
I
that
might have actually. No, I didn't. That's fine. I need to probably sell some stuff to pay for all that. So let's sell the stuff. Cool.
Come back anytime.
And now we just need to level up. So I'm just gonna play with some things. Don't mind me. What can I random? Here we go. You got some goat cheese just randomly sitting around. Who the hell has goat cheese randomly sitting around? Is that enough? Thanks. Alright. And then we get more alchemy training.
Pardon me, but I think I can teach you a thing or two.
Cool. And then we sell you some
So you're interested in my
stuff.
potions and ingredients?
Whoop, not that one. Not that one. Oh yeah, we picked up the Staff of Magnus, didn't we? Oops. Boots can go, Enchanted Ring can go, Golden. We'll keep the leather braces. Our little leather braces of archery that served us quite well for most of the game can go. Goodbye. I think we've disenchanted a lockpicking thing. We don't need them. We should put the amulet back on once we get to it. We'll keep rings and necklaces. We will come back to potions. Scrolls. Now you could sell these things, but they're not worth very much. We'll keep them anyway. Flawless garnet, hawk tusk, pot, rubies. That'll do. That will do. Alright, we've got enough money to do what we need.
I have several elixirs.
So yeah, to get alchemy training for another 2 levels will probably cost another... It looks like about another... brain fart. Probably about another 20 grand or so. We currently have 10 grand. So we could make some more daggers and then enchant them. Let's just do that quickly. You still open?
Take a good look around. I'm sure
And that way we know we definitely have enough money to train alchemy up to where we need. Nope.
The finest weapons and armor.
Alright. Some iron and some lead strips. And some iron ore. Right, that'll do.
Good
And then we'll go home and see what we have, and then make a bunch of daggers, and then we'll go to college, and then we'll buy stuff from the college, and then we'll turn it into daggers, and then we'll call it. We could just, go and loot stuff and make money from loot, but we're trying to speed things along once again. Iron, leather strips. Should we go to Halted Stream Camp at some stage and get the Transmute Ore spell? Should probably go and do that, because that's also something advertised in the guide. So we'll see if we can go do that too. But for now, we'll smash out some more daggers. Because that's always fun. Cool, that'll do. Alright. Once again, we're not actually making daggers for smithing practice. We're incidentally gaining a bit of smithing experience by making the daggers, but mainly there to enchant and make monies from. So now we're going to go to our favourite place in the world and buy all their soul gems and smash them out into daggers. And then we got more stuff to sell to people. Yay! And I still have no freaking idea why we're not being attacked by dragons. It's nice. Again, not complaining, but I'm not used to never getting attacked by dragons whenever I fast travel places. So I'm going to guess something with the game has bugged up and we're receiving a lot less dragon attacks than normal. Oh bugger, it's 6 AM, so everyone's pissed off to the library, haven't they? Oh well.
Tofty. Spells and incantations for those with
What do you have? Common. Couple of petties. I'll leave the grands for now because I'm here to make money and not buy grand soul gems. Couple of commons, lesser petties. Thanks. And you're up. Cool.
Why are my research spells and incantations for those with intelligence?
Common, petty. Could get the greater, but it's not going to wield as much profit, and we're not doing it for experience. Alright. Okay. Smashing out enchanted daggers never gets old, right? What we might do actually, maybe we'll have a go of trying to max enchanting from 69 enchanting rather than from 75, because it's not really that much of a difference. We just need to ensure that we have enough ingredients to do everything that we need, and we should have enough ingredients to do everything that we need. Oh. And one more. Alright, and we want to get some alchemy training, so what's the best way to go about this? Alright, dragon attack. No, good. Alright, so let's just go straight back to Whiterun. But we want to go straight back to Whiterun and get some experience along the way. So we got a little Jedi set. This time we are going to drop a leather strip. I think we can hold one of these things. Let's find out. Yep, sure can. Alright, off we go. So yeah, once you have this Jedi set, then leveling becomes trivially easy. You could net the same effect by equipping this set and standing in the corner of a room for 10 minutes and waiting to level up, but we don't need to do that, do we? There we go, we got 11 perks, yay. Alright. Get a bit more training.
Pardon me, but I think I can teach you a thing or two.
Oh, I don't have enough money, so I've got to sell you things.
So you're an alchemist then?
Sell. Training.
I think I can teach you a thing or two.
Yeah, expensive training is not cheap.
Take a look.
Sorry, expert training is not cheap. But I reckon we've probably got it high enough to do what we need to do now. So what we might do next video is get around to making our final crafting set, because we can now do that. And then once we've made our crafting sets, so we'll make our alchemy crafting set basically, and then we'll try and power alchemy to 100, and then we'll try and make our third and final crafting set, and then we need to go and get the ethereal crown, and then we will, then we can power level smithing, and then we can maybe get Severin Manor, but maybe we can get Severin Manor in the late game actually, just once we've got our late game items, then we can use those quests to advertise the power of our late game items. That sounds like a good way to do things. So yeah, I guess that's our checklist, and then we'll go outside, and then we'll probably we'll call the video here for now. Alright, so we'll save. Beauty. Alright, thank you very much guys, and I hope you have a great day.